though I believe in democracy, and if the people elect the crazy person, they're entitled to do that. But Congress and the president, the federal government has a certain jurisdiction over D.C., and we're not going to let the crazy person do crazy stuff if the crazy person wins.
What would you say to those who say that D.C. actually deserves statehood and that it's taxation without representation, given this current election and the situation, but what was happening before the president had it cleaned up?
I wouldn't support it. I don't think...
Is it constitutional?
I don't think our founders... No, I wouldn't support it. I don't think our founders intended for the District of Columbia to be a state. They meant for it to be neutral territory, if you will. Now, if they want to go join Maryland and be part of a state, that's up to them. If they want to go join Virginia, that's up to them. But I'm not going to vote to make them a state. I don't think our founders intended that.
Switching gears to another crazy person story, as you just said, the New York Post reported this morning new revelations from the Southern Poverty Law Center fraud case. We know that the Department of Justice has indicted them after a grand jury found that they allegedly defrauded many of their donors, saying that they were fighting hate while they were actually funding it. But making it worse, we're now finding out from this report that a now former top official funneled more than $1 million to her lover in the neo-Nazi National Alliance and helped prop up the organization after it basically had collapsed. So not only do we have this issue of the organization, but now we're seeing that there was some defrauding with love interests involved. Are you following what
I am, Katie. You know, they've lost their way. The center started out doing pretty good work, trying to fight hate in our country, which is something we all support. But then they decided to play top politics. And because of their politics, they decided that all Republicans were hate groups and all Democrats were love groups. And they apparently started, allegedly, as you say, though I think they did it, started paying the people that they hate to do the stuff that they hate so they could talk about hating them.
You spoke recently in New Hampshire.
I did.
2028 is around the corner.
Great New Hampshire. I love New Hampshire.
And why do you love New Hampshire? Do you think it's a place that you would go campaign?
Well, I was up there to help John Sununu, my friend, who's running. He's Senator John Sununu. He used to be in the Senate, and now he's trying to come back. I went up there to support him. That morning I was asked to come speak to a function. I think it's called Politics and Eggs. And we had a good time, wonderful people, asked me all kind of questions. I tried to answer.
Was one of those questions, are you running for president?
They did. They asked me about the presidential race, and I said, you know, I was honest with them. I said, look, I'm focused on the midterms. I'm planning on running for the United States Senate. But if you're asking me what if a lot of people enter the field, and I think they're goobers, and I think I can do a better job, would I consider running? And I said, well, sure. I mean, I've had some people talk to me about it. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it. But remember that song by the Judds? Why not me? You know, why not me on a rainy day? Why not me to chase your blues away? You know, that's kind of how I look at it. Why not me? But I'm not saying I'll do it.
Well, you said maybe potentially if there are goobers deciding to get in the race, who would that be?
I don't know. I mean, you just goober.
What about Gavin Newsom?
A goober is like pornography. You can't define it, but you know a goober when you see it.
Speaking of elections, we're of course barreling towards the midterm elections. You just mentioned you're focused on winning them. Of course, President Trump would like to keep his majority in Washington and not to get impeached for a third time, as House Democrats have said if they were to take back power.